The Promise. Part 44. Lena and Mark were getting ready to meet a special person in Mark's life. They didn't rush. They talked in low voices, laughed, brushed hands, smiled without needing reasons. Back in the room, Mark watched Lena tie her floral blouse, her curls spilling like silk. She blushed when he came behind her and slid the zipper up with careful hands, his breath warm near her cheek. "Perfect," he whispered, as though she was the sunrise itself. Lena fixed his collar playfully, and he kissed her forehead, steady and sure. There was a sparkle in his eyes, quiet, meaningful. Today was special. Today he was taking her to meet someone who held a piece of his soul. Hand in hand, they stepped out, ready for whatever love would reveal next. And the sun laid soft gold on the water. The boat moved gently, and though they had smiled through most of the cruise, something shifted when Mark held Lena's hand and said quietly, "We are going somewhere very important." He didn't talk much during the ride. He watched the waves with that far, distant look he only had when thinking about pain. Lena didn't push him. She held his arm and leaned her head on his shoulder, letting silence speak for both of them. The boat docked near a private medical facility, glass walls, serene gardens, quiet water fountains. It was a hospital Mark himself had funded, a sanctuary of healing and privacy. But today, it held something deeper, a part of his soul. He walked slowly, hand holding Lena's like he needed the strength. Inside, the room was peaceful, almost spiritual. Soft light, quiet machines, fresh flowers. And there, gently breathing, eyes closed, lay his mother. 14 years like this. She had once been full of life, laughter, strength, until that night when everything changed. No one could explain it properly. Doctors searched, specialists flew in, scientists studied. A rare neurological collapse, a catastrophic autoimmune neuroparalytic syndrome triggered by severe stress and toxin-like reaction. Whenever she tried to speak, her brain would shut her down, the body protecting itself by falling into a coma-like silence. If she stirred, if she tried to react, the same thing would happen. So she stayed between worlds, trapped in stillness, seeing but unable to answer life back. Mark stood beside her, voice shaking as he whispered, "Mama, this is Lena." His jaw trembled, and he tried to fight it, but the tears came anyway. They fell silently at first, then heavier, like memories breaking open. Lena touched his arm, then